Can everybody hear us okay?
Yep.
You good? Okay, awesome. I walked up and I thought you guys were just sitting here because there's seats. And I didn't realize that there's going to be actual people here to talk to. Can everybody hear us okay?
Yep.
You good? Okay, awesome. I walked up and I thought you guys were just sitting here because there's seats. And I didn't realize that there's going to be actual people here to talk to. So that's cool. What time is it? We're starting already, right? Okay, it's 2:03.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Rubyroo. This is Mr. Grimm Green.
How are you guys?
Let's give it up for Mr. Grimm Green right now.
No,
Look
you
at
don't
how
need to
great
do
he is. So we're gonna do a Q&A. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm not sure if there's gonna be a microphone in the audience, or if you guys just have to like shout or walk up here.
Maybe we could enlist Twisted Messes to be the host of the show.
Oh, he should totally.
And he
host the
can
show.
talk. He can go around with the microphone
Yeah.
and ask the audience questions, or he could hate vaping.
Yeah, maybe he just hates vaping. Why do you hate vaping, Kent?
Oh my gosh. That's okay. Yeah, so we're just going to do a Q&A. If anybody has any questions or wants to know anything, you know, not super intrusive, but we're just here to talk and have a conversation about whatever, I guess.
Yeah, what do you guys want to know?
If you want to talk about vaping, we can do that. If you want to talk about beer, we could do that. If you want to talk about Star Wars,
We can
do
definitely
that.
talk about
That'd be
that.
amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, whatever you want to do, let's do it.
Do they have a microphone?
Does anybody in
Does the
the...
audience have a microphone? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's this one? So they have to come up here to ask us?
They could just like lean in and ask us. Who wants to do that? Yeah, Kent. Give it up for Twisted Messes, everybody.
Twisted Messes.
Right there.
Thanks, Kent.
Kent, do you have a question for us?
Yeah. Not really. Oh, okay.
All right, so first question.
Kent, hold the microphone closer to your mouth.
Who has the first question? Just raise your hand.
Nobody has a question? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this guy was first. I'll come back to you.
Are you listening, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
I watch a lot of your videos, you do a lot of reviews and so on and so forth.
Sure.
I just want to know, in your own opinion, and I understand your opinion, what's the best dripper?
What's the best dripper?
Yeah.
Recoil RDA.
Yeah.
No, you can't pick that one. No.
Yeah, you can't ask me that
No,
question.
okay, not yours and not his. So before yours came out, before his come out, what would you say is the best dripper you've ever had or you've ever tried?
That's a great question.
It's a hard question, I know.
Obviously, apart from the Recoil RDA, I'm a huge fan of the Goon. I like the Goon RDA.
You're still a goon.
Yeah, I love the Goon.
And that's been out how long? That's been out quite a while now.
Yeah, it's been out
And
over,
it's still,
over a
you
year
still,
now.
Yeah, and you still reckon that's the...
I love the Goon.
Yeah, cool, cool.
The full-size Goon, even the 22's good. I'm not huge on the low pro, but
Yeah,
the
right.
regular Goon, I think, is very tried and true, super good RDA.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, and I
Yeah.
appreciate all the videos. Thank you.
Cheers, thank you. Yeah, awesome.
Can you hear me? Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Good, Kent.
We have a second question. I think we just all want to know where's Homeboy OC, and also if you can say Nichrome once, please.
Yes, say it.
Say what?
Nichrome.
Oh, Niachrome? Yeah. That's the other day I said Niachrist, which doesn't make any sense.
That's not real.
I was combining Niachrome and Anarchist,
Niachrist.
and I said Niachrist. Dwayne's home in America. He's not a big fan of traveling internationally. I think he's a little scared of it, so
He is. He's frightened. Yeah,
everybody
for sure.
give him a hard time about it.
He's
Maybe
actually on the
he'll show up.
sand. He's in the sand dunes this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's sand duning it
Yeah.
up this weekend.
Yeah, sand dunes.
Good times. Good times. Niachrome.
Niachrome.
I don't know why I say it like that.
You need it.
It's the thing.
All right.
It's okay.
Do
Next
we have any other
question.
questions?
We got one right here. How are you finding the UK vape scene compared to the US vape scene?
Yeah, I think the UK vape scene is, I don't know, it's very passionate. You guys are really, really passionate about vaping. The show has been very, very well attended, and people are like, oh, you know, it's not really that busy yet. And I'm like, this is very, very busy. Like, you guys are so passionate about shows, and I know here in the UK you guys don't have quite as many as you do in the US, so that might contribute to, you know, some of the larger numbers that we see. But the vape scene out here is amazing. Just a lot of passionate vapors who are just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, even just looking around the room, it's alive and well in the UK. Like Ruby said, you guys are really passionate. You're really into it. I haven't run into anybody here yet that is even a little bit jaded about anything.
Yeah.
Everybody's really enthusiastic about it. And, you know, in the US, sometimes at vape shows, you meet people that have been in the industry for like 5-6 years who are a little bit on the jaded side. Like, everything kind of sucks a little bit.
Everyone's a little bit like crusty about it.
Yeah, everyone's a little salty about it. But over here, everybody's super nice and super pumped.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it, dude. Good stuff.
Okay, we got a question here.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good.
So over in the UK, as you know, we got the TPD coming into force next month.
Yeah.
But I don't really understand a whole hell of a lot about the FDA and their regulations over in the US. So do you think you could maybe explain, you two obviously got your feet on the ground with regards to having your own juice lines.
Yeah.
So can you explain to us kind of what the FDA is doing and where the US vaping scene is right at the moment?
Yeah.
That's a very
Apart
big
from saying
question.
everything's fucked.
Yeah. The US is weird. The TPD is over here, and the TPD is something that is attainable, and there's a process to get certified and get tested, and you can go through this whole process, and it costs money and it takes time, but it's an achievable thing. In the United States, there's so much stuff that's unknown. We don't really 100% even know what's going on for sure. All we have is the FDA deeming rule, which we're not even sure how that's going to be implemented. We don't know how to register. We don't know what it's going to take to get certified or to stay on the market. And there's so much stuff up in the air right now in the United States with, you know, we have the lawsuit against the FDA. We have a new head of the FDA. There's been huge changes in Washington. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very big thing right now, and there's not a lot of explaining going on by our government currently. Like, this is exactly how the rule is going to be implemented, and you need to do this and this and this to keep your products on the market. The only thing that is clear is PMTA, and that's a pre-market tobacco application. And in order for a product to get through that process, it will cost companies over $1 million per SKU. That's one product. It'll cost over $1 million US. So the process itself is very expensive, and that's not a guarantee that your product's going to get through the PMTA process. So not only is it unattainable, it's also very unclear, and it's kind of a difficult place to be in as US vaping companies right now. It's all very up in the air. So that's kind of as far as we can take it, because we're not in fact lawyers, but that's what we know. Unless you went to law school recently, did you just get a degree?
I didn't go to law school recently.
Oh, that's weird. I thought
I've been busy vaping.
Oh, okay. Just to clear that up.
Yeah.
Anybody got any more questions out there, you guys?
We got one back here, and then we got one up there. It looks like.
Hello, guys.
Oi.
What's your favourite UK vape show, and how do people view that?
Excuse me, sir, how did you get the microphone? That's Rick, everybody, from the Ideal Ohm Show. They do a lovely webcast here, and let's just go ahead and give it up for the Ideal Ohm Show.
Ideal Ohm Show.
Yeah.
good guys, good show, entertaining, funny, and
Mostly funny.
they're great. They're
They
great
drink
guys.
beers, so we're really into that.
Yeah.
Just drink beer during the show.
It's good.
Yeah, it's really good. I'd have to say probably the Ideal Intro. And then, yes, they did pay us to say that, so just to be clear.
Not much.
Not much, but yeah.
We had a question over here.
So I recently went out to feedback. I recently went out to Colorado to visit my girlfriend out there. And
Alright.
so weed's legal over there, right? And
Yes.
everyone just assumed I was smoking pot everywhere I went.
Yeah.
Clubs, nightclubs, all that stuff. Basically, I had like twice I had bouncers come up to me and like it was just a pain. How do you guys find up with vaping and weed in conjunction with that? In the
Oh,
States?
yeah. In fact, we just did a podcast about that on the Culture of Clouds podcast.
Cultureofclouds.com.
Cultureofclouds.com. Yeah, the weed culture is definitely something in the U.S. that kind of has a lot of crossover with the vaping culture, but for advocacy reasons, I think it's best if we kind of keep them separated and understand that this is cannabis, this is vaping, and they're, as far as advocacy goes, they're very, very different.
Yeah.
But because I don't know, there's a lot of crossover, but for vaping advocacy, it's best to keep them separated. You got to keep them separated.
Yeah, we, like Ruby said, we just talked about this on the podcast, but I think the cannabis industry is its own thing. It's very established. They've been doing it a really long time, and the vapor industry is its own thing, and it's very established, and we've been doing it for a long time. And there's going to be some crossover, and you're not going to be able to do anything about that, but for all intents and purposes, you know, the Culture of Clouds podcast, Grimm Green, Rubyroo, Amber Juice, Lane Cove, that is part of the vapor industry. Tobacco harm reduction, that's our focus. We personally don't, you know, mingle them, even though there will be some mingling, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Does
a little bit.
does that answer your question?
Yeah, kind of. Why not? Yeah.
He's like, no, it didn't. Good. All right.
Next question. Over here we got one.
This one's not vape related, but who do you reckon Snoke is?
I'm sorry?
Who do you reckon Snoke is in Star Wars?
Oh, Snoke? I don't know. I want Snoke to be a brand new character that we've never seen before, that doesn't have anything to do with the Star Wars timeline, that doesn't have anything to do with the expanded universe or Legends that it's called now. I want him to be a completely new, unique character. I don't want it to be like, oh, it's Mace Windu, that's who Snoke is, or oh, it's Rey's grandfather.
Yeah,
I want it to be a
exactly.
new, cool, new character with his own, like, unique backstory. I think that would be much cooler.
And just trying to like force it into
Right.
somehow force it into like a current plot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good. Star Wars questions. Awesome. Fuck yeah.
Anything else from the audience? We got one back here. Up there.
Performance, like it.
Yeah.
Quick and easy one. Favorite British beer?
Favorite British beer?
Oh, I can answer Nick.
What's mine? The Trooper?
No, Samuel Smith Oatmeal Stout.
Oh, yeah. Samuel
Yeah.
Smith. Anything from Samuel Smith. I got a bottle of the Trooper yesterday as well, the Iron Maiden beer. That's fucking delicious. I think I like it because it has Iron Maiden on it, though.
Probably.
But it is really good beer. But yeah, anything from Samuel Smith, fucking delicious. And now I want beer, so thanks.
Here's a cider you can share with me if you want.
Is that weird? That's weird.
It's not weird.
Okay.
Now it's weird.
Okay.
I just made it awkward on purpose.
This is mine now.
Crap! My favorite British beer. I don't know.
Good answer. Right. Someone over here.
I've been watching both of you for a long time. Can I come and give you a hug?
A hug?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right, this is a one-time thing. There can't be a second.
This is a one-time thing, everybody, okay? Also, it's 20 pounds per hug, yeah?
Next question.
What's your favourite UK e-juice line? Favorite UK e-juice line? Go. I like, I don't know if it's a UK e-juice line. The Mona's Pantry, they do like the cloudy lemonade and the pink.
They're
pink
confirming
lemonade.
for us over here.
Is that a British company? Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, they do like the cloudy lemonade and like the pink lemonade. It was really good. I had it for the first time here last year at UK Vape Jam, and I made the bottle last for about 2 months when I got home, and it's all I've been looking forward to coming back here. So thankfully I got a couple bottles, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's really good stuff.
Oh, did you get some?
Yeah, I got some bottles of it.
I'll steal one of those, thank you. Okay, perfect, thanks, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. What about you, Rubyroo?
Well, this really cool guy named Rick, he makes e-liquid, and I think it's really good. It's DIY stuff. Hi, Rick. Hi, I like your juice. It's my favorite UK brand that's not a brand at all. It's just DIY, and it's really good.
It's awesome.
Anybody else? Questions?
Got one back here.
All right, thank you so much, everybody. Kent is just rocking it.
Yeah.
So good.
Kent's pulling a strong O.
Just
Give it up for Kent.
So good.
Give it up for Kent. Give it up
Yeah,
for Kent.
just
So I just wanted to ask, have you guys ever tried any Indonesian e-liquids by any chance?
I don't, not to my knowledge. There's a chance that at one point I tried
Not
some,
to your
but I
knowledge.
couldn't
What
tell
are you talking about?
I mean,
Like,
there could
someone
be a
like
time-
snuck you some Indonesian
Yeah,
e-liquid?
I could have a bottle, like
They
a
just
random
like
bottle
squirted
at
it in
home,
your
or
atomizer.
tried it somewhere, and I didn't know that it was Indonesian.
What
But
are you
I can't say
talking
for
about?
sure. I don't know.
Why do people watch your videos?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's apparently a lack of Indonesian e-liquid.
I think so.
You should go ahead, if you guys ever visit Bali, honestly,
Yes.
the vape game in Bali is legit.
I want to
Any
go
of
to
you guys
Bali
can go.
so bad. Is this a personal invitation?
Yes. you
Okay,
can.
thank you. I accept.
Next trip, Bali.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
All right, questions are coming in fast here. We got one right here.
If you could take one setup back to 2010, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good
One setup back to 2010.
Oh, you bro.
I would bring like a lipo-powered DNA 250 and like a sub-ohm tank back to 2010. 2010 was the worst year of vaping ever that ever existed. All the products were really horrible, hard to use, really fiddly and finicky, and your little atomizers would burn up for no reason. And but we made it work. It was a struggle. It's not like today where it's awesome to vape. It's easy and fun. It was a struggle back then.
I'd have to say, I think I would bring a Juul back.
A Juul?
Yeah, because Juul. I know you guys need them out here. I know. Like Juul pods are like currency. It's amazing.
Yeah, the Juul. That's a good choice.
No, because I think it would help a lot more people to have made the transition to vaping a lot earlier. Because it's
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd also bring it to the UK.
Yeah.
Rubyroo for Prime Minister.
Yeah, click the links down below, please. Thank you. It'd be great. Really helps me out. Hey, Josh. Speaking of which, can you bring me my Juul? It's in your pocket. Your shirt pocket. Thank you.
What are you both vaping on today?
What are you vaping?
I am vaping on a Duvo Mods USA V3 with a recoil, a DHD, macaron drip tip, and you can't tell from the bottle because it's clear with no label, but this is blue slushy from the Ruby Crew line. And also I've got Juul with Cool Mint. Once again, just click those links down below, everybody. It really helps me out.
Currently in front of me, I have the Rebel vape. They're kind of back in that direction.
They're that way.
3D printed DNA 250, dual 18650, Sense Blazer tank on top, which for my money is a really good tank. It also happens to fit the DHD nub tips for the goon. The goon tips fit in here. And when it all comes together and it's all matchy like this, it's amazing. It's my favorite thing. It's filled up with Bro Trip from the Grimm Green signature line. It's kind of my daily banger juice.
I think it's because you missed Dwayne and you wish he was here.
It's because I miss Dwayne.
Yeah. I mean, everybody misses Dwayne. Ken, do you miss Dwayne right now? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear you, but yeah.